I let AI take full control over my ad account, and here's the ad that it made me.
So I've had this sewing machine sitting in my craft room for years. I kept telling myself I'd make my own clothes, but honestly, I was way too intimidated to actually use it.
Stick with me and I'll show you exactly how to let AI make you an ad like this for your product and have it run your entire ad account. If you're new to the channel, you know who I am. My name is Justin and I'm the founder at paidadvertising.com. I help businesses implement a scalable ad engine and scale e-com brands to 7 figures with paid ads. A profit we made of well over $30 million for our clients from ads. And that's it. Let's get straight into today's video. So the first step will come down to making an ads script. Okay, you can either take the time to write copy for yourself if you're good at copywriting, or you can use AI to help you do this exact same thing. Now, how do you start? Where do you go? Well, I like to use this website called Atria, which on there I can actually find ads that fit, where on there I can actually find winning ads from my competitors and extract their script and either copy it or perhaps have it help me come out with new variables. So let me show you how this works. And so if I was to create an ad for a fashion brand, what I would do is I would go in here, I would go to the discovery tab, I would go to format, video length. I'd pick the video length I want to create an ad for, which typically I always pick 30 to 60 seconds. Industry, I pick my industry. Status, I would put active. Then I would go sort by longest running ad. And I could also use here their AI search bar in order to search for terms such as like women's or bras or so on and so forth, depending on the type of product that you want to see ads for. And then here's the beauty with it, right? If you have an ad that has been live like this one for well over 2 years, you know it's a winning ad, because or else why would it have been live for that long? You now know that this ad has been printing money for a competitor of yours for over 2 years. So typically what I would do is simply click on the 3 dots, go to ad details right here, and I would either click transcribe script to get the exact script from this ad, or I would hit create similar scripts. And now not only do I have a brand new script extracted to me and made entirely with AI, I can just go in here and plug and play the variables of my brand and copy this exact script and head over to the next AI tool I'm about to share with you. Or you can also scroll down and use the framework that it gave you. So the good thing also about Atria is that it'll show you exactly the framework of the ad script that you've extracted so that you can start and recreate an ad from there. I always say there are 3 levels to ad creativity. The first one is copying. You take what a competitor is doing and you plug and play your variables in here, which this is pretty much what you would have with the first step. Step 2 is actually to take a framework of an ad that a competitor is running, which is what you would have right here, and then plug and play your variables inside of it. Step 3 is to ideate, is to actually get good at copywriting and create your own script. And so for the sake of this on video, I've actually had my copywriter make a real script with a real active client ad account of ours, and I'll be showing you how to translate that while using AI actors. So now that you made your scripts, you're gonna head over to arcads.ai, which is the website you wanna use in order to make fully AI powered ads. Now, what I wanna do from there is I wanna head over to folders right here, and I'm gonna either make a new folder or perhaps use the default untitled folder that they have. From there, I'm gonna go to plus, I'm gonna make a brand new ad right here, and then I'm gonna paste in my ad script. Now that you've pasted your ad script, what you wanna do is you wanna head over to the right-hand side of your screen and click on add actors. And here you can pick from hundreds and hundreds of content creators that look incredibly human-like. They sound like real humans, but they are fully AI made. And now for the sake of this video, I wanna make an ad for women to sell them a bra. So in this example, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head over to gender, is I'm only gonna pick female right here. So now that way I only see female creators. And I can scroll down a little bit right here. I typically don't want to advertise for young adult. I'd rather have an adult overall. Now, if I kind of keep scrolling down right here, I would want, as an example, to have someone who has plants in their background. And so now I only see women creators who have plants in their background. And the beauty with it is that you can select a handful of creators that you want by just selecting them like this with the top left corner. And you can just go ahead and hit next and have all of these creators extract a script. Essentially, they would read out the same script that you would have put, right? They would all read out the same script that you would have put here on Arcads. Now, the beauty with that is that you create a sense of social proof within your ad creative, because if you have different creators appearing all in the same ad, then therefore it all looks like there's a lot of people advocating for your product. And now that I've selected 4 actors that I want to use, I'm going to go ahead and hit next. And in here by default, you're going to have the voice of the creator. But what I could do is I could swap out essentially creators' voices for other voices if I wanted to. I could also change the speed at which they're going to be talking, the stability of the voice, so kind of the intonation if you want them to have kind of monotone or to have more higher and kind of lower pitches based on the type of script that you have. And so once you're happy with the settings that you have right here, which personally I'm just going to leave them to default 99% of the time, I'm going to go ahead and hit generate videos in the bottom right. Then Arcads is going to analyze the content and then it'll start generating the videos, which might take a few minutes for it to do. And now if you remember the ad I showed you at the start of the video, I want to show you the exact end result that I have had after sending this to my editor. Keep in mind, everyone that you're gonna see in this ad is not real. They're AI actors. And by putting a lot of those creators back to back in the same ad, it makes it look again like there's social proof around the product. So I'll let you check it out for yourself.
So I've had this sewing machine sitting in my craft room for years. I kept telling myself I'd make my own clothes, but honestly, I was way too intimidated to actually use it.
Every time I tried, I'd get frustrated. I followed commercial patterns, I took my time, but nothing ever seemed to fit right. It made me feel like I just wasn't good at it, and eventually, I just gave up.
It turns out the problem wasn't me, it was the pattern. Commercial patterns are generic. They're not made to fit individual bodies, and that's why nothing I made ever fit the way I wanted it to.
Then I found the So Ready pattern making masterclass by and everything finally clicked. This course taught me how to make my own custom patterns tailored to fit me. I went from feeling completely defeated by sewing to being excited about it again. Now I'm not just sewing clothes, I'm creating garments that fit perfectly and it feels incredible.
I can't even begin to tell you how good it feels to wear something I made with my own 2 hands and know it fits exactly how I want. My confidence in sewing has skyrocketed and I'm finally proud of what I'm creating. I even altered some old clothes that didn't fit me anymore.
If you've been feeling stuck or intimidated like I was, this course is a game changer. It makes the whole process easy to follow, and before you know it, you'll be sewing clothes that fit you perfectly. Check it out and rediscover your love for sewing.
And the best part is, now that you've watched through this ad, I also let AI run my ads on the platform. Here's what I mean by this. Over the last 2 years, I've started going completely broad with my ads targeting. I do not rely on interest. I do not rely on lookalikes. I don't use anything else than broad targeting. And I use very simple CBO ad campaigns to let Facebook even distribute my ad budget. So in other words, I let it find me the right audience and I let it distribute my budget as it sees fit. All I do is I turn on or off ads about once a week or so, and the rest I spend it making more and more ad creatives. And so here's a look into what this account structure might look like. So if I'm on platform right here, as you can see, this is one of our clients' campaign. We spent $1,900 over the last week or so on ads. We got a 3.5 ROAS on this campaign. And if I open up and edit this campaign, you're actually going to see that this campaign at the campaign level has advantage campaign budget turned on. So we literally just put the budget at the campaign level. And when I look into any of the ad sets that I have in there, if I scroll down, they're all optimizing for purchases. And if I keep on scrolling, look at this. I'm only going completely broad. When I say broad is I go Canada, US. I don't even limit the gender nor the age. Everything is fully opened and I just put where I want Facebook to look into people. That's it. And as you can see right here, well, typically the ads that get the most budget allocated are the ads that are the ones getting the most results. And naturally right here, this ad got $1,700 in ad spend for 3.81 ROAS. And you can obviously see that there's been more ads added through time on this campaign, some of which didn't really perform, so we ended up turning them off. But the media buying part has become really simplified, again, thanks to Meta's algorithm and new AI advancements. And so now we find ourselves in a position where AI is doing a lot of the research, AI is helping us script our ads, AI is now replacing content creators and the narration when it comes to the video, so the actual content itself behind the ad, and it now optimizes and distributes budgets across the campaigns. So now one could say you're pretty much letting AI run your ad account. And so if you two want to use ARCads and their AI actors to make more UGC content for your business, then click the first link in the description down below and check out ARCads. And with that being said, if you made it this far in the video and you are an e-commerce brand owner wanting to work with a paid ads partner on Meta, Google, or TikTok, check the second link down below and book on a call to work with our team at paidadvertising.com today. On that note, I'm going to wish you an amazing day. Check out other videos on the channel for some more useful e-commerce marketing tips, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.